Last episode in Talladega, we were taken out by several rivals in this race, including DJ Kennington, as you see here, and it was just a horrible race overall. We didn't get any stage points. We finished in the mid-20s, and that puts us now in a must-win situation coming into the final race of round 2 here in Kansas. You see there, we were 40 points out coming into this race, so we have certainly a lot of work to do. But I do have some confidence because I've come into this race before in must-win situations, and I've been able to come out on top. So hopefully we can make that happen here today.
Today, NASCAR returns to Kansas City for the Hollywood Casino 400, the 6th race of the NASCAR playoffs. 40 drivers will do battle on this 1.5-mile tri-oval, but only 12 have a shot at winning the championship. In 2016, Kevin Harvick took the checkered flag here, a win that catapulted him to the next round. Will we see something like that happen this year? Well, let's head down to the track and get this race started.
Alright, there you have it from the PRN dude. Now we are going green in Kansas in a must-win situation. I'm not worried about stage points in this race or anything because it will not matter in the end. We just have to go and do one thing in this race, and that is win. Stage 1 is only 9 laps, so I want to make sure we can get ourselves in a really good position though by the end of stage 1, just so we can have a better chance getting towards the front very early, which will set us up well for the end of the race, hopefully.
Stay high, stay high.
Obviously we have a lot of rivals, but the goal is to not get destroyed by them today like we have in the first 2 races of the season. Or not season, playoffs of round 2.
Clear low.
Getting the wall a little bit early on. We do not need to be doing that in the race as I get into it again. Stenhouse is giving me no room like he's a rival. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ricky.
Still there.
We will now clear the 17. I don't know why he basically tried wrecking me there, but we're going to go to the apron, and we already have our next rival here, Ryan Blaney and Trevor Bayne, right in front of us. I'm trying to stay off of them, but, I mean, at this point in the season, it doesn't matter. These guys are going to hate us for the rest of the year. Which is, I mean, we only have like 5 races left, but it still could be an impact. Especially if we are able to win this race and make the round of 8, we are really going to have to be aware of those rivals.
Hold your line.
We go to the inside of Trevor Bayne now as we have cleared Ryan Blaney, and we will clear Trevor Bayne as now we have our next rival, Denny Hamlin, who was out of the top 8 last episode in Talladega, but he was able to get the win, so it locks him in no matter what. And I'm not even going to think about going to the inside of him because I know exactly how that will end. So we're going to go to the outside instead. We do have a lot of speed in this car. The AI certainly isn't the fastest when you're on equal tires, but now we come just to lap 7 now. We've gotten past the 11 now, up to P15 right on the inside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and behind another rival of Kurt Busch, and the stage is going to end a couple laps early due to someone having a problem. I'm not sure who it was, but I did see the 48 slow when that caution came out there, but he is P3, so Truex wins the stage. Another playoff point for him going in the next round. He's really come alive in this round, and I think he could be maybe a playoff threat shortly. I mean, Truex could maybe make the round of 4 and win the championship, but now we go green for the beginning of stage 2 on the outside of Clint Bowyer. We did lose about 10-ish spots on the pit stop, which was kind of expected because I took 4 tires, and I feel like that will benefit me in the long run if I want to have a chance at winning, because I don't really care necessarily where I finish in these stages. It's just all about the last stage. Going to the inside of Eric Almirola behind 3 rivals that are 3 wide there. Kane no longer on the outside of Austin Dillon and Ryan Blaney. But we do have several rivals to get through here. And of course, here we go. The 3 cars being an idiot, and I'm going to have to back out because they're going to try and wreck me. And I'm getting hit by Eric Almirola. And now Trevor Bayne is here, and he is hitting me. And he's basically wrecking himself. Oh, and the caution's out. Well, let's just go to the next restart here. I mean, that was not my fault. That was definitely not my fault. I'm just happy we held on to it there.
Have a good day.
Alright, green flag's back out. We are starting behind two rivals of Casey Kane and Austin Dillon, but I'm not going to care about that. We're just going to go to the inside. But yeah, I'm going to back out instead here. 3 wide in front of us. My gosh, why do my rivals always have to be right around where I run? Like every race, we never like come across one by himself. It's just like all of them, other than DJ Kennington, who's in the back.
Still there.
Use that apron the best I can.
20 more laps.
We cleared the 3. We make a little contact with the 5, and I just wrecked him. Hopefully he doesn't take out anyone like that. He just came back up in the field and murdered everyone in sight. That was my fault. Yeah, whoops. But it kind of looks good on him for what he did at Talladega. I mean, he just impeded our race the whole time, so kind of payback.
Have a good day. Stay sharp.
Accidental payback. But now we're going to have just 2 laps to go. In stage 2, I'm just going to go to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Don't mind me. This is not going to go well. Unless I can get to the inside of the 31, I will. That's going to help me. But the 11's going to push me through the corner. He's going to push me into the back of the 88 if he doesn't let off. We stay under Dale Jr. on the back straight away. Coming to the white this time in stage 2. I'm going to push up the track a bit. Here's the 24. He's going to probably do just that right there. He's going to push me. 4 wide, 4 wide. I actually didn't mind him pushing me there. We'll go to the outside of Suarez now, trying to get a top 10 starting spot for the last stage of this race. Eric Jones, hello. And we know our teammate Kyle Larson's up there. He is also out of the playoffs at the moment coming in, but he's probably in now due to his stage 1 finishing spot, and he's going to get a stage point right here.
Hold your line.
Out of turn 4, though, 3 wide with Harvick and someone else. Kenseth.
Still there.
We're going to get 9th. So I'm kind of happy about that. We're going to be starting on the inside going into the last stage of this race. So I need to get through these guys as soon as possible and try to catch Truex, who once again won another stage. Green flag is out. Eric Jones is having a pretty good run, and even AJ Allmendinger's up here. Going to go right through the middle here between our teammate Larson and Kenseth. We have another rival, Brad Keselowski, here, and I just about got hit by Larson there. I kind of came down there, but this is a short last stage. It's only 12 laps. So we don't have much time to screw around. We need to get towards the front as soon as possible.
Still there.
Now on the inside of AJ Allmendinger. Kenseth might go to my inside. He will, but I'm going to shut the door on him at the last moment.
All clear.
3 wide behind us. We got to get past that 2 car. I think he's really what's going to kind of keep me from having a chance at winning this race. I'm hoping Larson gets under him like that right there.
Stay on the bottom. Hold your line.
And then we can try to dive bomb our teammate here just because we need to get up here. Sorry, Larson, I don't want to kind of mess with your race, but we need way more points than you do. Now Brad's going to give me a bump here. He's going to probably try and wreck me. Going to go on the apron just so he can't really take me out here.
Stay on the bottom here. Hold your line. All clear.
Clear of Larson now. We are up to 3rd position with 10 laps to go in this race. I think this is the best we've run all of the second round of the playoffs because the rivals just kept messing with my races. And now we've kind of gotten through them all. So now we just need to focus on these 2 drivers up front of Joey Logano and Martin Truex. Truex is locked into the next round. So, I mean, if I am in the situation where he's leading and I'm second, I don't mind moving him here. But now towards just after we got past our teammate Larson, I feel like we've used up our tires. I mean, I'm trying to run these guys down and it's just not happening at the moment as we get in the wall there now with just 5 laps to go. You can see we haven't made any progress. We haven't lost any time, but we haven't really gained any time. I'm just hoping these 2 battle it out and give us the opportunity to make a pass on them. But yeah, we're not gaining anything right now, which is really frustrating. We've pulled away from the guys behind, and I haven't gained on the guys in front, unfortunately. I don't know what happened to our teammate Kyle Larson. I mean, he was running third now, or fourth when we passed him for third, and now he's like nowhere around. I don't know if he's out of the race. If he is, he's going to be out of the playoffs. So I hope he's still in as we get really tight. The tires are just going away. We really need, I think we need a caution at this point. I mean, it's looking like our playoffs are about to end right in front of us. Truex up there now trying to make a pass on Joey Logano. I'm trying to find every little thing I can to just gain a little bit of time here. I keep hitting the wall, but now Truex looks under the 22. This could be our chance right here if they battle it out side by side for a few laps. I'm hoping that Logano puts up a fight. Come on, Joey. Hang in there. No. Truex might clear him. Yes, Truex is cleared Joey Logano with just 2 laps to go now here at the line. And, I mean, we're done now. Our playoff hopes are gone. We're not even going to be able to run down the 22, I don't think. It looks like he's falling off, though. But, I mean, second's not going to do it. I mean, he's definitely falling off. And, oh, my gosh. We have a caution. This is what we need. It's not over yet. We have a chance here. I mean, on this restart, I'm not waiting. I know that we're faster than these guys on the restart. I'm going as soon as I get a run here. They don't have black flags in this game, so I'm going for it.
Be ready, ready. Be smooth out here. Have a good
This
day.
is a second chance to make the round of 8. We have a run on Truex. Going to go to the bottom here. Use that apron.
Two more. 2 to go.
We will clear the 78 and the 22. We are leading now with 2 laps to go in overtime. Must-win situation, and we have to hold on. Already, these guys have already run me down because my tires are so dead. I'm just going to have to block for my life here. I don't mind blocking the heck out of the 78. I don't like him, and he's locked into the next round, so... Logano's going to come up on the outside. I'm going to go up and try to block that. He's going to get a run, though. He's on our outside now. I might have just blew it. Yeah, we might have just lost the race. I'm going to dive it in. Try to block him. We do just that. And try to block that 78. We will. Down the back straightaway one final time. I would love a caution right now. And to turn 3. Logano's looking on that outside. He is not going to get a run. The 78, well, though, I'm going to go a little bit wide. I'm going to have to come down and block. We make contact. We're going to hang on him. Oh, my gosh. We just won.
Fantastic job. Great win.
Wow. Second win of the playoffs, and it might be the biggest win of my career. And we are now in the round of 8. I mean, that was one of the luckiest breaks of my career. We had a caution with a lap and a half to go, and it got us the win when we were losing time. I mean, another few laps, there would be no way I would have held on there. I cannot believe I pulled that off there. Thank you for whoever brought out that caution. You are a legend. And look, our teammate Kyle Larson, dead last, 9 laps down. You know what that means. He is out of the playoffs as he came in one of the top runners. So kind of like real life, he gets eliminated in Kansas. But we make it. We would have been 35 points out if I didn't win that race. So I mean, we would have been in P12, and Harvick would have got in, but we knocked Harvick out, which is a fairly big contender. Newman somehow makes a round of 8. But you see our competition there. We do have 2 rivals in the round of 8, and that is Denny Hamlin and Brad Keselowski. So I'm going to race them as clean as I can. But I just don't want to make any more rivals going into the next round. That's the goal. But we did have the fastest lap, and we only led 2 laps. So, and it was really the most important ones, the last 2. So I swept Kansas this season, I just realized. This one was a lot harder and luckier to get, but I mean, we made it. We made it to the round of 8, and now we have a chance to go and fight for a spot in the round of 4 and go for my first championship in my fourth season. and this is just my second season in Cup. But wow, that was pretty cool. That was. So yeah, we got Martinsville next. The Cup race is going to be interesting. I think we can actually. I just wanted to get to Martinsville with a chance. Still, we're 6 points out. I think we could win Martinsville, but Logano is in by 15. Keselowski is only in by. Actually, he's in by 7. But the whole points thing is screwed up. But Johnson and Brad and Truex, me, Kyle Busch, and Denny Hamlin, and even Newman are all really close together. So I mean, anything could happen here. Second through eighth is anyone's game. So I mean, we have really 7 guys going for 4 spots, which is surprising due to the playoff points. I was expecting it to be a way larger range like it was for my last season. But no new rivals, so that was kind of a success. But that was my 5th Cup win in my career, and maybe the most important one so far. You see, overall standings, we are 5th. Well, once we get eliminated from the playoffs, or well, if we make the final 4, it doesn't really reset for you. But we'll have to see where that goes. But that'll be it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time in Martinsville. Subscribe if you enjoyed, comment, like. See you guys next time.